Do I have it all? And I think so. I think we're live. So welcome to my stream, and today we will be talking about memflow, which was just released. You can find it here. You may have no idea what it is, and fair enough, because it's something hard to explain. It is like a memory introspection toolkit. What that means is basically I can take in, like, given a direct memory access, I can parse everything and read memory from a single process. Let me just show you an example. It will be better to understand. So this is our CLI tool. We're running, creating. Here we go. This will be as simple as cargo install memflow CLI and memflow daemon. Once you install those, it should be able to be run very easily. It's running. It doesn't have any indication of whether it's running or not, but it's running. And here, what we can just do is create a new connector with QEMU procfs for a Win10 a virtual machine and name it as Win10. And what will it do? It create a connection. And what we can do is list connections and mount it. And now let's just do let's list all. It's memflow. We mounted it all on a virtual file system, very similar to Ulfrisk's memprocfs. It basically, we can dump things. Oh, here we go. Oh wait, now it's called dump. And these are the page table entries. And if we go to WinDebug, attach the kernel, we read the same address. Well, I mean, it's the kernel DTB. It will be, we have all the same bytes right here, as you can see. Well, I think so, yeah. They're the same bytes. And we can also list processes. We can, for instance, so like I have it prepared a little bit, CSGO info. We get information about a process and it's CSGO exe. DTB, it's, well, it's this address as a DTB. And then, like, it has information that it's a WAV64 process, basically a 32-bit process on 64-bit OS. Then there's like system architecture 64-bit, process architecture 32-bit. And what we can then do is list all memory maps. Well, these, let me just, it's taking a while to dump it all, gotta say. Oh god. I should have demuxed this. Alright. So as you can see, so this is memory mappings, very similar to Linux's proc maps. There is a virtual address, starting virtual address, ending virtual address, permissions, and this bit is, well, some bit, and then the file name. So in here we have starting virtual address, ending virtual address, permissions, and physical address. So like it lists all the physical addresses. And if we take this, for instance, and if we read this, it should work. Yes, as you can see, MZ header for CSGO. And we can go through, as you can see, it ends. We can search for engine, and we have engine DLL. And if we check when debug, again, MZ header, and yeah, it works. It just works. So like currently it's not published yet due to some waiting issues, but once it's published, it will be as simple as cargo install memflow CLI. I think it won't work now. Oh yeah, it's version 0.00, but eventually it will be like that. So what can we do? I was thinking of like a useful example of what can we do with all of this, and so like I'm not big in cheating anymore, but I thought literally the simplest thing I could do is a CSGO glow hack. And like so yeah, we have CSGO, very epic, on a backed account from 4 years ago. And what was I doing with my life? And we're gonna have this repo for memflow CSGO glow. What are we gonna do? Is write a lot of boilerplate code. So on crates.io, well, the packages, I'll get through that. You can search for memflow, and there is memflow published. There are lots and lots of documentation. I think so, yes. Like all about memory, virtual memory, with examples. Probably not the best place. The most documented part is architecture, ArchMMU specification. Like if you want to know all about how memflow internals work, just check this out. But yeah, so memflow is the core library. Then there is memflow Win32, which is not yet released. It's a Windows support library, which will be out very, very soon, hopefully tomorrow. I mean, it's on GitHub right now, but so like GitHub, memflow, you can see it. You can clone it and have it to go. So all these crates, there are 2 main crates. They will be memflow 0.1 and memflow Win32, and this will be git. I think this will work. Yeah, this should work. And let's have it to go. It should compile it. Let me actually like post this on a thing. So yeah. Hello everyone who's watching. It's really hilarious. My microphone stand is blocking the concurrent viewers. So I got to like look on the side. Wait, how many viewers? 9 people. That's the most I've seen in my life. Okay, say hi everyone. Say hi, don't be shy. Main. Okay. Using DSLR with Elgato Camlink, big tech channel. Yes, very big tech channel. Yeah, I mean, I bought a Camlink for a DSLR, not DSLR with Camlink. So like, I've had that camera for a while, and I didn't have a webcam, so probably was a good investment. So memflow. Oh, memflow. How are we gonna do it? Let's just first list processes. So we're gonna get started with from start to finish. It will be connector. So first step will be creating a connector. Hold on. Okay, so this is some boilerplate. What is a connector? Connector basically links the DMA side with the memflow core and with your programs. So so if you have any program that works with QEMU, it should work with like core dump files or PCI-Leach eventually. So what we do is create a so-called inventory equals. It's an unsafe function, so watch out for that. Try new. Mike might be a little on the low end. Webcam froze. Ooh, okay. 1 second. Give me a second. And hi, Crystal. Yeah, so it freezes. It's like due to not being being USB. 1 second. Just screen. Yes, just screen. Transition. 1 second. Permanent. Oops. So like, it keeps freezing. Sorry. So yeah. Video capture device. Here we go. It should work now. Again. So yeah, basically you create an inventory, and let me also add a logger. I will show you what it all means. Simple log, something like that. Wait, how did I do it? Yeah, simple logger. I'm just copy and pasting code because I don't remember it from back to finish. So it will be use simple logger. No, so simple logger init. I think it's init. Yeah, init. But it needs a log level. Init with level. Or init with level, I think so. Trace. Is it unwrap? Yes. Also need log. Did it? It still works. Log. Which version is that? Oh wait, it depends on log 0.45. Log 0.4. And it will be, yeah. 1 second. Okay. Is it? Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. I am such incompetent. Is it? Okay, it's level. Oh my... I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. Oh yeah, so yeah. So what we did was create an inventory. And what it does. Hey, Justin. So it created an inventory and it looked through a set of paths. And I go for memflow, finds a memflow kvm, memflow kemu procfs, and like it loads them up. It goes through the same path multiple times and it loads it 3 times, but whatever. And it loads it up. And once it's loaded up, we can create a connector. Let connector equal unsave. I think it was. Let's just check the docs. Because docs is something that we spend a lot of time on doing. And connector inventory. And it will be create connector, name and arguments. So inventory dot create connector default. And let's check. MC says, I wish I could go back in time. I would spend all my time learning what you're doing now instead of wasting it. Dude. All right. So you can't change what you did. But just like you can always go from tomorrow and do it better. Come on, you can do it. I know I'm not the inspirational channel. I'm a barely socially a person with barely any social skills. So I won't inspire you very well, but just do it. It's never too late. It's never like there's still plenty of time. You can always start. So yeah. So just heap it. All right, so create connector default kemu procfs. It says failed to get QEMU memory maps. So why did it fail? Basically because this particular connector uses ptrace and it needs to have like root access. If we were to do target release, connector not found because we needed it to be in the path. And now it created it big and it didn't log anything because it just works. It just works. So yeah. And now, what else? So we probably want to switch out the connector to KVM1. Is my KVM module running? Yes, it's running. So KVM connector is really cool. It's let me just create a new tab. So KVM is you just make it. Well, you create the kernel module. 1 second, let me unload that one. So 1 second. And inside the root, you just insmod it. And right here, it will say memflow initialized. And it should show up on dev memflow, as you can see. And what we can do, is do the worst thing you could do. Don't do this on production machines where any untrusted code can run. Give others access to this. So now everyone can analyze VMs. But that means whichever tab I was on, it runs without any permission issues. Okay. What's next? What's next is Windows Win32. So I should probably do Win32 result and use, it's called Win32 kernel. And what we do is just let kernel equals, and make sure kernel builder connector build default caches. This will enable TLB and read-only caches. Sup Monte, how are you doing? And build. And let's make this mutable. And what this will do is do all the magic we need. Crash. Doesn't satisfy. Oh, yeah, we need to import the thing. Use memflow, just import it all. No. Wait, what doesn't satisfy? Hold on. Doesn't have a size at compile time. Did it crash again? I hate this. All right, 1 second. Deactivate. No, actually I'm frozen. We use cryogenics. All right, so like the worst thing is I have to, here we go, we're back again. I have to unplug the USB and plug it back in. It's horrifying. So, is it my job? No, I wish it was. Are you studying at school? Not anymore. I'm going to Birmingham Uni. And how did I start learning this? You start learning by just doing small things, and then they eventually grow into large things. I started off learning by watching Bucky Roberts program Java. And And as time moved on, I went on watching some really low quality Unity 3D tutorials on making games. And as time moved on, I discovered aimtux Linux CSGO hack, which I started hacking on. And as time went on, I made VM read. And as time went on, I made this. So yeah, it always builds up from small things. It just never starts from, oh, immediately doing big things. Never. And yeah, I think the webcam came back, so that's good. So wait, is not convert from memflow, is not. All right, let's just do it the other way around. Why is it? It's supposed to work, but okay, so connector works, but now and as you can see, I still struggle with the code I worked 5 months on. So the following trade bounds were not satisfied. Connector instance inherits physical memory. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I gotta let coin know that. So wait. I'm still confused. Let me just take a look at my previous repository. This is hilarious. It's so embarrassing. And the camera stopped again. You know what? Type 1 if I should fix it. Type 2 if I should just keep it as is. And so, which error do I use? Win32, yes. And I use create connector default as it should be. And it should just work. Or maybe it like 2. I should just go on. 1, 1, 1. All right. I'm still fighting this stupid thing. It's so stupid. All right, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Transition. But hey, in like 5 years of using OBS, I learned how to use transitions. Oh, yeah. Probably want to do. Here we go. Is that better? Is that better? But I'm confusion. So, oh my god. You know why it didn't work? Because I needed to import these two. I think so. No. Why? Coin, could you help me with this? This is so hilarious. Okay. Be right back. So, the following implementations were found. Okay, let's go from the start. Couldn't convert error to Win32 error. Expected, yes. Yes. And Wait, did we? Does this not have grid? No, it does have it. Or did you? All right, so. Okay, so this is not implemented. Camera broke. I can't. Oh wait, I didn't even transition back, but it broke. I should just KVM switch this. Activate, yes. Transition. I hate you, camera. So, from is not implemented, from memflow error for Win32 error. Why are you not implemented? You should be implemented. you should be implemented, because that's literally the core of the thing. You know what it could be? Yeah, so did it break again? Oh, no, it didn't. So you need memflow error, but I also need memflow win32 error for. Also, why do I have this important? Hi, we suck. Windows socket. Maybe I have a feeling. This is one of the issues. Yes. All right. Rule number 1: don't mix match Git repos with published crates. Just don't. So, and you kidding me? All right. I'm just done with the camera. All right. Yes, it died again. But yeah, you can see all the magic there is on the right side, which is, I mean, I've got time, I can stand up. I just need to, you can see all this magic that happened. Deactivate, activate, yes. Whew. Right. Let me do something. Let me show you some literal, as someone described it, botnet capability. Oh wait, yeah, well. We are downloading a PDB from Microsoft servers. All with default features. Chinese government is spying, very probable. Maybe I should just unplug the camera. But that's half the fun, isn't it? So yeah. So after 20 minutes, we entered the third step. So we got the inventory, we got the connector, we got the kernel, that is like the OS layer. And now what we need to do is find the process Don Karma is very smart and says, why would you even use Rust to write a cheat? You're going to be using a lot of unsafe anyways. No. Memflow is inherently unsafe regardless. but since it is unsafe by itself, we are literally making those functions safe, just because of the idea that all of memflow is unsafe. I mean, it won't crash your program, but it may crash the VM. Let me give you an example. That will be calculator, my favorite. We have a calculator right here, and we have calculator process and modules. And what we do is take a look at this. We open the dump file with vim, we shift it by 1 byte, and we write it. Yes. And look at that. It closed. We try to open calculator again. This app can't open. But look, memflow is still running. So like memflow by itself, it won't crash the Rust program. It is safe, but it may crash your Windows if you use it improperly. So that's why we use Rust, not because Rust is just cool. Process equals, I think. Okay, so first of all, we get process info. Kernel has to be mutable. Equals process info csgo.exe, and yeah. So we retrieve process info. Pretty print. Oh, the webcam still works. Process info, we've got the process and we've got all of that stuff and it's fine. Rust has gross syntax and that is why I will never use it. All right. Rust is sexy. I mean, if you hate snake case, then you'll hate C++ standard library as well. And feel free to use the C bindings we've got. You don't have to write Rust, it's preference. Don't hate person for choosing a different language. Be excellent to each other. CSGO is easy mode. Write a cheat for Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers is a game or something? Or I mean, yes, CSGO is easy mode, that's why I picked it. Because I'm like not really making cheats anymore. It just doesn't interest me that much. So, like, why? Why not? Alright, so now equals we need a Win32 process. Right. With kernel, and we move kernel and process info, and we get a process which we can then use to perform virtual memory reads. Hold on, I need more water. I spent like 8 hours pushing code to Git. Is memflow forced to use KVM, or do you have different connection types? Are they implemented if later? So the point of memflow is that the connector you choose shouldn't matter for the program you write. So like KVM, this is what we have currently, But what we also have in the plans is PCI leech and like possibly something else like a Windows driver or UEFI bootkit, something like that. It shouldn't matter as long as you implement it correctly. Your program can use it. Like, you sure that's water, not Coca-Cola? This is not a glass. It's a mug. This a mug. And look at that, guys. The camera is still working. Here we go. 17 concurrent viewers. Where are they coming from? So let's next up, let's list module list. Let modules equals process dot module list. Whoops. And what we do is, well, let's think. Oh yeah. Why is my background blurred out? Because you see, like, in the background I have my address written down, so I don't want you to see it. That's the reason. Alright, module. Pretty print. We love pretty print. Module. So what we eventually have, we will have a lot of spam, yes. But what we then have is a module list for CSGO, anti-DLL. Wow. Wow. We have CSGO once again because we then start listing 32-bit modules. Sorry about that. That was a last minute change. Well, last day. And we can, like, there has to be engine somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, we have like vPhysics, all these nice modules with base addresses and so on, and it's all really, really nice. So once we have modules, we just need to, I think it's client. Is anyone familiar with CSGO hacks? Is Glow Object Manager in client DLL? I'm pretty sure it is. Client mod. Modules dot find. Is it client panorama? Wait. So like it used to be client panorama, but oh wait, permission denied. Yes, all right. Thank you. All right. But I'm not sure if it's client or client panorama right now. Oh, it's client again. Okay, let's just try that. Yeah, cool. Name. I think right now it's... Wait, why are you complaining once again? So modules. Oh, it's a result we have. Wait, how the hell did it work? All right, so I iterated the option and it just printed it out. And it froze again on my most epic pose. All right. Camera freezer exploit. Please don't camera freeze me. Here we go. Go do it on like a professional streamer, not me. This is like I reached the peak, like with 15 concurrent viewers. Oh wait, the peak was 20. 20 concurrent viewers, and it's only downhill from now. You gotta Rust compiler too. So that's the thing, it probably freezes because I run the Rust compiler, then it freezes the USB interrupts or something, and it just doesn't work. So none error. Let's just map the error. It compiles on the camera, of course. It's a $2,000 camera. Why wouldn't it? If you used to see your camera, it would stop freezing, I promise. Alright, you want to see some C? I think so. We can do it. Memflow, Win32, FFI, cargo build, workspace, and let's make the thing. It didn't work because it didn't find the library. Why didn't you find the library? Okay, well, C is obviously worse than Rust. Moving on. We need the error other could not find module. Look at that. No, it didn't. Oh, right, so it's or. Okay, or. All right, here we go. We found the module, it didn't return out, and now it actually printed modules one by one instead of the whole thing. And so we found the module. Something that happens to metals. No, it's named after the game Rust. What do you mean? All right. So the next step, so like we basically have the module with the base address, the size, we have everything. All we need right now is to just get find that thing. And that involves doing pattern scanning on Rust, which I have never done. So basically, all right, here's the plan. It's gonna go horribly wrong. I have my old CSGO hack, right? It had a serious contribution file. 0 contributions, of course, what happens with hacks. And we have some signatures, right? A lot of signatures. It's cross-platform compatible, right? We just have a Glow object manager. And did anyone see Rust cheat in Rust? Don't cheat, that's irresponsible. Glow object manager right here. Oh, it's even simpler on Windows. And we just need to find this. That means pattern scanning it, which means we will pull in P-Lite, which has a pattern scanner, which I never used, by the way. But here we go, doing things on the spot. And yeah. Okay, so this should break because like multiple dependencies. But here we go. Here we go. Getting those crates in. And we have the crate. We just check the documentation. Yes, it's simpler on Windows because like check out the signature. For Windows, it's a single absolute dereference, like it's just a single pointer read. For Linux, for Apple, I don't have a signature. For Linux, it's this monstrosity, which like this bit means that we're performing a relative read or something. I even forgot what these mean. Don't ask me. Not using string xrefs. These are signatures. Alright, I could actually find string xref and then go up. That's what P-Lite scanner has. Like find the string xref and then like walk down till you find like that sub pattern. That's what I was told, by the way. Not that I ever done it, but here is a pattern. What we can use then somehow. So let's just do very inefficient method. I'm ashamed of myself. Client buff equals vec and what is it? Okay, so I don't remember how to read things with like oh, I can just do this vec 0 and that will be client mod dot size. And what we're gonna do is do process.vert mem vert read raw, I think so, and that will be, is it gonna be raw into client buff and client mod dot base. It won't compile, of course, because we have mismatched the things, and this needs to be a mutable reference. And cannot borrow as mutable because of course this needs to be mutable. Here we go. Now we actually perform the read. Let's have a quick client 20. Like, let's print out the first 20 elements and we have what I think is MZ, bunch of stuff. Yes, MZ header, it's working fine. And my camera stopped working again. Why didn't you guys warn me of that? This is ridiculous. I played place my trust in you. Well, I never said I trusted you, but now, as a man of goodwill, I trust you guys won't betray me again. So, yeah, don't let me down again, or I'm never streaming again. Probably not streaming again, but still. Oh, all right. So what we now have to do is actually use the pattern scanner somehow. How do we do? That will be how to use patterns. Parsed, yes, because I want things to be parsed. Foolish mistake, of course it is. Yes, and how do I scan for them? Create a scanner instance. Oh, all right. So I create a PE file, I think. A PE32. Yes, this is PE32 we're working with. So let's just have a look at ScanFlow, which I should release sometime soon, because I just can't remember anything. I'm just so tired right now. Oh, that will not work. PE view. 20 viewers, so it wasn't downhill after all. But how do we use it? God. All right, 1 second. All right, so I just need to create a PE view. I think it's called like that, yes. So 32-bit PE view, yes. Oh wait, it's PE Lite. Hey Doc, love you too. Long time no hear from you and no see you. So I hope you're doing all right. PE view. And it will be, I think, wait, what's the docs? Jesus, that's a lot of things. From bytes, yes. From bytes, client, buff, very buffed. It still works. Map, error. This should have worked, but regardless. Wholesome 100. Yeah, I'm very wholesome, people say. Alrighty. What else? So, does it work? Let me test the theory. Okay, the camera still works. So it still works. What else? We just need, we create a scanner. And then we just we just then search for a pattern, right? I think so. It will be scanner. So we have a scanner. Wait, where the hell is scanner? Yes, PView. Scanner, yes. I think so. Does it work? I forgot. No, it needs. Yeah, I just need to use USB Lite B32. So that's super nice when the errors are really nice in Rust, is that it tells you what to do, except it doesn't work. Wait, what? Private module. B Lite B32 B. And alright, I just said Rust is super nice when the errors literally tell you what to do. So I just did it. And it says private module. Let me just import it all. And USB Lite pattern. Yes, hopefully this will work. Yes. Did the camera freeze? No, it didn't. It just like freezes at the worst time possible when I forget about it. And then it enters quantum state and just freezes half of the time. All right, hold on. And I just need to do. This is such a slow coding session. I usually would spend like a lot of time thinking silently and walking around. So, so yeah. That matches code. Let's check for matches code pattern. And let's try the pattern that we have. A lot of things. How do I do Windows things? Yes. Now I can find what I'm looking for. So we need this pattern, right? Haha. If it finds it. But I'd be pretty sure this won't work because this is my pattern. So how do we use patterns? Like how do I use patterns? Yes. Oh my god. So like it's very hard to take things in right now given my lack of sleep. I just at this point I'd copy and paste from Stack Overflow. What does this mean? Single quotation mark matches a whole byte. Yes. And yes, just wanted to use Yeah, irrelevant, yes, to make things nicer. Camera! Here we go. Just as I said it. Just as I said it. Guys, if I were sane, I would have had a good night's sleep and streamed tomorrow. But I'm not. I was super excited for my own bad. You give me a pattern. You give me a pattern. All right, let me copy paste this pattern coin. Thank you, because I'm actually super lazy to test things. All I want to see is just show you guys that it works. Oh, okay. All right. So I see what do you mean? All right. Let me try with this. It should work. And scanner. Finds code. Oh, the pointer is being stored in the save array. Okay. Matches.next. Right. Let's just have it like so. If not matches, next. Return an error. Means you store a pointer in that the jump to the absolute pointer at that position refers to. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I would still need to like acquaint myself with it, but I'm just getting lazy. And what we do is just save. Let's see what we have. Oh, it's not a save, it's save. Cannot borrow as mutable, of course, because it's not mutable. Here we go. So we found it. So we did find it. Whatever. So we have this. And we have this. Oh, okay, so it found it at there, and the address is this, if I understand it correctly. So it should be the glow object manager right here. Let glow object equals save one dot into. Yeah, I was right for once. Given glow object a type, of course it has to be an address. And not found in this scope. Yes, because go dev CSGO cheese with it after, please. It will take me another year. So I try to do it. It always takes me a year, and eventually it's never finished. I'll rather do something I can't finish. Yeah, we find finally the thing we care about. So now we can just, how the hell can I not see the for loop where I'm printing out the modules? Oh, I don't have. What headset am I using by someone? It's a, can't hear you. I mean, I don't have any music on. It's AKG's K712. It's really cool. Like, they sit so flush and like all around the ears. I hate the ones that press on the ears. And like, I love the headsets that go around the ears. All right. So I think we've got the Glow Object Manager. Now what we need to do is actually iterate it. So, they look nice and they sound great. Now I need the actual structure for Glow Object, because as far as I'm aware, this one, if I search for it, this will be absolutely out of date. I'm pretty sure it will be absolutely out of date. SDK modular. And yeah. So this is, wait. Oh, wait. Guys, I'm definitely not being spoon-fed on the right. Alright, so yeah, util vector, glow object definitions. And we just read the vector. Oh yes, the util vector. And what we'll try to do is read it. It will be let size equals. So here's another cool feature of memflow. It's probably not best to do it with reads, but with writes. It's called the batcher, but I'll probably make a video about it later on. 23 viewers, that's like as high as Tesla stock goes. I mean, it actually goes to the moon. But, alright, so let size equals process virtmem virt read address. Okay. Well, why are you suggesting me just this particular function? Could you please give me a good documentation on virtual memory, virt read. I need to read a address 32. And it will be glow object. Okay, we do not accept partial results here. Don't sell cheats for big team. I wish I No, I actually don't wish I would be able to sell cheats. All right. Size and data. Chances are these pointers are mismatched, but also chances are that this is just plain wrong. Why the hell is it like that? Stop. I don't need to scroll up. No, all right. All right, so what? Okay. Let's see. This is interesting. So it returned like the pointer to basically the same place. What the hell? I am confused. Okay, so let's just... So we have size and data, and it reads this as null and this as... Can we like fill it in case it doesn't work? And it's still same. So it has the same address. I forgot the memory layout completely of the Glow Object Manager. So yeah, this is so embarrassing to just code this stupid stuff. Maybe the signature is wrong, because chances are it very well could be, given that this particular signature was a year old. Let's try coin signature. Shout out if it actually works. No, it totally doesn't. Wait, what? 529C204. 529C204. 529C208. Just reclass it to double check. Do you think I know how to use reclass? I just used IDA everywhere. I've actually never used a reclass. Okay. So this is interesting. So this is super interesting. Now have a look at this. So it's 204, right? C204. This is 208. And this guy adds 4 to the address. So we have the right address. Our signature is objectively better because it doesn't need any offsetting. So we have that. So we technically have the glow object. What's next? Okay, so maybe... Here we go. Okay, I need to actually close quite a few of these tabs. Here we go. It's a bit better. Oh, I closed the wrong one, I think. Here we go. What did I open up? Oh, SDK. So we have definitions, which is a cutil vector, right? From what I've been spoon-fed, Are you finished or something? No, I haven't finished anything yet. No, I'm Lithuanian. Coin, it doesn't work. So, or do we read it again? No, we don't read it again. Oh my god, I'm such an incompetent asshole. And camera, all right. I'll use this moment, thank you very much. I'll use this moment to collect myself for another incompetent thing. I've done. Which is well, exactly, coin. I forgot to add the client base. That's the thing. That's the thing. This is so incompetent of me. I am ashamed of myself. Base. All right. All right. Let's do this. Okay, no, not let's do this. Oh wait, that was very wrong. Don't look at that. It says audio bitrate's wrong. No. What? Oh wait. Of course there isn't. Of course there isn't. You're not meant to add addresses again. I'm incompetent as. If Coin saw this before releasing, it's still a nice stream, even though it's spontaneous. Thank you, Coin. Thank you very much. It was such a pleasure working with you, and I hope we still work together. Here we go. We did it. We got 2A, which is definitely the size, which will be 42. 42. Yes, we're we're getting there. Data size. This should be it. This should be it. Yes. We did it. We got the size and we got the data. Wait, yeah, we have it all. And will I need to hard code the classes? So this is something I was spoon-fed with. So normally, yeah, let's do it normally. Well, it's not normally. Yes, paste. We're doing copy paste. I'm just. So wait, is the structure definition the same as the one I had? God, so many windows. Source shared. Glow object. Is it in CSGO? Glow object, here we go. Let's compare the two. My favorite activity. So entity matches. Color, yes. So we had padding, yes. Unknown. Ooh, I know it. It's movement alpha, even though I don't know what that means. Bloom amount. Unknown, yes, it's a padding. Render when occluded, yes, full bloom. Padding of 1 byte. Full bloom, yes, unknown. This is glow style. This is glow style. Yeah. Whew, we did it. We actually had the correct definition. And now, what we need to do is just read the entries for... Okay, so how do we do it the most efficiently? Nah, just do it naively. Size. Module struct. Wait. Alright, so this shouldn't be named like that. Module structures. Because it's a reserved keyword, I shouldn't do that. Glow object definition. Well, let's just use it all. And we just go ahead and do... Oh wait, actually let's do it efficiently. Why not? Or... no. I'm just too lazy for efficiency. I do efficiently scan flow. Let glow object process vert mem vert read, just vert read. This is very epic. Just vert read, and it's gonna be address data plus I times size of glow object definition. This won't work. This is so long. Okay, so size. Yeah, the size, it should be just like this. There we go. Now we just need to derive POD. Yes, we need data view. Data view, yes. And the cargo normal. Use data view POD. POD basically means it's something that can be interpreted as bytes and taken out from bytes, which is basically hacking. It won't work again. Right. This is ugly as hell, but but what isn't? Let's do this. Glow object. The moment of truth. Do we actually have something good? So we have entities which seem to have very similar addresses. Next free slot. Well, the next free slot seems absolutely wrong. Or maybe, I mean, the list is full and there are no free slots. That could be it. So RGBA values seem to be wrong. I'm not sure. So all right, let's have a think. I'm losing people. So camera again. This is the stupidest thing ever. You guys have to look after my camera. That means you guys are engaged in the stream. This is the worst way to get user engagement. Have a broken camera. Thank you very much. All right. So like maybe it works. I'm not sure. Are the entity pointers valid? I mean, it seems to be okay. So yes, let's go with that. Let's go with the assumption that it's all fine, that we're all good. Now I just need to set the glow, which will be... This is where the cool part kicks in. We're gonna create this something called batcher. No, we're just gonna go with it. Create a mutable glow object. And we're gonna crash CSGO. I'm pretty sure we are. I forgot how do you enable glow. Let me check again. Okay, this needs to go. Because, again, I'm super incompetent in actually making something. Wait, I didn't enable the camera. Oops, sorry guys. This is so bad of me. Or did I actually never have glow? It seems like I never actually had the glow feature in, which is very epic, which means I'm gonna CSGO KV internal. I've done this already so long ago. What do I write? Yes, we have objects, we have things. What did I write? So we set color, render when unoccluded, render when yes. Wait, class ID, how do we read the class ID? Did I use static offsets? This is so horrible. Let me just set this. Render when unoccluded, render when occluded. glow object render when occluded true. Glow object render when unoccluded equals false. And we just do the right. Yeah, ignore class ID and call it a feature. That's the spirit of a true programmer. Here we go. Now it's the moment of truth. We shall get some crashing or not. Alright. No, we get some compiler errors. So 1 and 0. Glow object address. Oh, we will actually need this in a loop, but okay, so we didn't crash, but let's see. While well, loops in Rust are just loop, and we probably want sleep for 1 millisecond. So it doesn't work. Maybe because we need to set the color. I think so. I think I need to set more things. These are just the thing color. The color, do I set bloom amount? No, it appears that I don't actually. Let's set T color. Yes, we love colors. Camera, once again, thank you very much. Viewer of the Month award goes to Crystal. All the people who said camera before. No, every one of you are viewers of the month. All of you. Yes, exactly. Unless I stream more and get more views, then probably no. Well, I mean, I don't know. Can we just do this? Wait, this is the wrong thing. RGBA. Can we just do this? This would be very epic. No. Cannot be dereferenced. Well, maybe we can do it without dereferencing. Haha! Look at that. Rust. Yeah. Oh, here we go! Eventually, we did it. We did it. This is gonna crash. I swear to God, this is gonna crash. Huh. I'm just so embarrassed. It took so long to do it. But like, hey, we can now go wall hack, right? Hey, it still works. It doesn't crash. So far. Yes. This look at that. And it was so fast, guys. You see, using memflow is very easy. I mean, as long as you don't stream and actually have some sleep, then you can actually use it and make stuff with it. But yeah. I don't know. So we did it. All it took was a lot of spoon feeding and 80 lines of code. Well, less than 100 lines of code. Don't stream and code. Yes, I know, that's the most important lesson to remember. So like, this is something I'm never doing again. Because once you start talking, you can't actually code. It's gonna take all of the concentration. Like, I can't even concentrate when talking, when having a sip of water. So yeah, but I mean, we just stopped this and all the glow is gone. Except the weapons. No, I mean, so like if you take a look at the code, first of all, the first mistake was to mix the published dependency with the unpublished one. So it had errors. But once I had those sorted, I created the connector for KVM, and it's all like that. I don't know if the size should be static. Doesn't seem like weapons are being updated. So like, from what I remember, like weapons are not being updated until you like actually pick them up. That's what I remember with my previous experiences. Then it like updates them. But like, yeah, they stay glowing. They're just so hot. But yeah, so like we created the connector, we got the module list, like that's all the usual stuff. Then we just like read all the client thing, and we just find the pattern, and then we actually figure out how the pattern scanners work. Then we get a lot of spoon feeding, and then we just like read in a loop size glow object plus C, and then just read this in a loop, update them to render when occluded, not render when unoccluded, and just write them in. And the camera is all gone again, so I'll fix it one last time. But yeah. Here we go. Anyways, so like, if I were focused, I could have done this in like very quickly, but I mean, of course, I'm not focused. So here we go. We did it. After a lot of effort and like 2 hours, we did it. Thank you guys for watching. For my last trick, okay, so I would end with a write to kernel page tables to BSOD, but it won't stream that. So what can we do? Let's go to, we can crash CSGO. Why not? This will be a processes. All right, this is very cool. Processes, CSGO, modules, and what we can do is engine p exports. Permission denied input out. Oh, that's not implemented yet. Okay, so scratch that. And engine dump. So we can edit the dump itself. So like for engine, yeah, it's all good, and so on. Let's just shift it by 1 byte. This is so bad. Yeah. And we crash CSGO, and now it actually won't start again. But yeah. So the best thing we can do is crash things, and with some dedication we can actually code things. But yeah, this was memflow, and thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, it also works on Windows NT. but yeah, thank you guys for being there. It's been really nice to have lots of people watching my camera, watching for my camera to freeze and not freeze. And yeah, it's been cool. I hope it was useful for at least some of you to see how to like use memflow. Perhaps you'll use for a project, but perhaps you see some usefulness in it. It was a lot of hard work for us, but yeah, thank you for coming and see you later.